Hello guys, welcome to my channel Brain Tech.
In today's video, we are going to see how to solve the sums on parallel system of forces. Before we go for the examples, here are the important steps for solving the problem. The first step says resultant is equals to summation f of x or resultant is equals to summation f of y. So which we will be using that depends totally on the question. Second, show the value of resultant on the diagram. Third steps, apply Varignon's theorem to find the distance d, and we'll be using the sign convention for the movement as anti-clockwise as positive and vice versa. So let's start. Let's take one example. It says determine the resultant of the parallel system of forces. So let's start with the solution. The solution for this sum is in the question they have mentioned that the given system is parallel system of forces, right? Suppose if in the question it is not mentioned, just they have said find the resultant for the given diagram. By looking at the diagram, you can see here all forces are parallel to each other. With this we come to know that this is parallel system of forces. So we'll see that what is step 1. Now in this step what we will apply, the resultant will be what? Summation f of x or summation f of y. Resultant is equal to root of summation f of x the whole square plus summation f of y the whole square. But here we know that here there is no horizontal force. So your summation f of x will be 0. So the remaining part will be what? This square root and this square root vanishes. So remaining is what? Summation f of y. This is my result. So resultant is equal to summation f of y. If with this we come to know that if the forces are vertical, then resultant will be summation f of y. If the forces are horizontal, then resultant will be summation f of x. Simple, very straightforward. So now we'll apply this and we'll see how we get the answer. So I'll say step 1 resultant is equals to summation f of y. Here my sign convention says that whatever will go upward will be taken as positive. So to find resultant is equals to summation f of y. First it is downward, so it is minus 200. It is going upwards, so it is plus 500. Then it is coming downwards, it is minus 350. And it is going upward, so it is 150 positive, going upward plus 200. When you solve this, you will get something the value as 300 Newton, that is R equals to 300 Newton, and that is positive. So you can just show the arrow that is moving upward. Now we will plot this resultant on this diagram. Now you don't know that the resultant will be acting on right side or left side. So you assume that the resultant is at the right of A. I'll assume point A as my reference point. So I will show my resultant on this diagram. I will just and I'll say I have to find out now the distance, that resultant is at what distance from A. You have to find this. In parallel system of force, you have to apply Varignon's theorem, and whenever you calculate the value of resultant, you have to give the value of distance also. That resultant is at what distance from which point you are taking as reference. So I am taking reference point as A. Now how to get the value of D? We'll apply Varignon's theorem. We'll come to know how to get the value. Now we will apply Varignon's theorem. Now see how to apply Varignon's theorem. Second step, applying Varignon's theorem. Now Varignon's theorem says that moment of resultant across the reference point, that is A, is equals to sum of moment about A for the all forces, remaining forces, which means that moment about moment with respect to A for resultant means resultant part will come here and all the forces, remaining forces will come on the right hand side. So I'll say here it is R into D. Moment means what? Force into perpendicular distance, which is summation of moment about A with remaining forces means what? I am taking A as my reference and I'll say my sign convention as before we start ahead. I'll say that anything goes anti-clockwise will be taken as positive. So now we'll go ahead. First force, your distance is 0, perpendicular distance 0. So 200 into distance, that is 0. So for A it is 0. For B it is 500 into, with respect to A you have to see. So it is 3 and it is positive because it is going anti-clockwise. Next is 350. You don't have to take resultant. Resultant already we have accounted here. 350 into 7.5. And that is negative. Then it is 150 into 10, that is positive. Positive again 200 into 12. Now if you see, when you calculate all the whole value, so you'll get something around like 2775. And here the value of resultant is how much? 300 into D. With this, we get the value of D as 9.25 meters. Now, this is a positive value, so that with this I come to know that whatever assumption I have did, it is true. So, resultant, you can write like this: resultant R equals to 300 Newton lies to the right of A. If the value would have been negative, then you just write that it is to the left of A. This is the complete solution for this question. So the next sum is, the diagram is shown and the question says determine the resultant of the parallel system of force across A. Okay, so let's start with the solution. As we know that in the question it is already mentioned that it is a parallel system of forces. Now in this first step we know that we need to find resultant. Now we know that as we have seen in the previous sum, resultant is equals to, we have to see whether the forces are vertical or horizontal. Here if the forces are vertical, so I'll say straight away it is summation f of y I will apply here, and whatever goes upward will be taken as positive. So R equals, again I'll apply here, minus 100 minus 200 plus 100 plus 200. So when you calculate, you'll get value something as 0. Now always remember, whenever you get the value as 0, here you won't get the value of distance by applying Varignon's theorem. So your resultant will be a couple. Now how? We'll see that. Now we'll apply Varignon's theorem. In the next case, we'll not even show the value of R resultant in the diagram because we know that it is 0. So no need of showing it. Straight away we'll write applying Varignon's theorem. So we know that moment of resultant across A is equals to sum of all moments across A for all forces, remaining forces. So I'll directly straight away get the resultant moment. Okay, so which is equals to sum. So we'll say this is 0 because your perpendicular distance is 0. So moment across A is for this force is 0. Then here it will be 200 into 2 coming. We'll take anti-clockwise as positive. So this is clockwise. So we'll say it is negative. Then it is what? 100 into 4 because my A point is taken as reference. It is positive. Then I'll say it is 200 into 6. Again it is positive. So if you calculate, it is minus 2 2s are 4, which is 400 plus 400 plus 1200. So this and this will cancel. Your answer is 1200 Newton meter. Why Newton meter? Because moment is the product of force into distance. So it is resultant. So your resultant couple is at value is 1200 Newton meter. That's the solution for this sum.